Receiving Course Director Awards for Entrepreneurial Finance, Business Model Presentation and Thesis, and Legal Issues in Entrepreneurship, recipient of the Advanced Achievement Award, ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian of this program, Terza Monet Johnson.
During my undergrad, I was really struggling financially. Like, my mom had lost her job within 6 months of me starting the school. And I was boohoo crying like every day and all of this. So I kind of got up and started like going to try to meet with the director of my program. And I was like, hey, my name's Terza. You're going to see a lot of me. A lot of me. Like, I'm going to audit your classes because I just couldn't see myself getting to a place where I was going to fail. Well, he let me volunteer for these different events and like opened up the door for me to get hired on as a peer mentor and like as a student worker like directly under him. And so it was like my first job in the field, and you're under the director of design for this college. But then like it transpired even more. He made it possible for me to get my scholarship, and like my scholarship was like the last little thing that I needed in order for them to make it so I can make it through school. And so I've like made it my mission to help him make his job easier. And now he's my colleague. So Bill Mead is definitely the person who's made Terza who she is. Because of him, I was able to give away a $10,000 scholarship and pay it forward. It's kind of beautiful how that works, and it's like you hope that, you know, the next person will pass the torch. It's like, can you do something even greater to pass down? So to make sure that needs are filled in, and I think that's more so the way I think of it versus like actually going out and saying like, I'm taking hold of the community. It's like, no, I'm going to be the best Terza can be to like, you know, help whoever's around me. So YesHoney is important because it's the intersection between business, design and creativity, and, you know, just being a positive outlet for the community to connect around. I really want, you know, people that are building up their portfolios, or people that are engaged in the community, or like musicians, like people who are inspired, like I guess would be the type that we look for. We look for people that are inspired by the work that they're doing and are motivated, and it's not like they're just motivated just because of YesHoney. Like they will run their own race, and like we just add on to it and say, hey, like, do you want to be a part of this too? Landed a couple of blog spots with Grandiose Girl, and just being able to like roll through as many photo shoots as we did, and like we had photo shoots that were happening in other states, like in Louisiana and Mississippi, and so it was really awesome just to see like the synergy of like all this energy around it. It's hard to do it. Another one. I was one of two black people of like 200 something, and now like they're starting to make it more diverse because diversity is becoming a buzzword. So, you know, I've been at conferences where like there's 20,000 people, and like people are all like trying to find me because they saw me somewhere, and they're like, how do we get more black girls into code? How do we get more people like you, and things like that? And it's kind of off-putting in a way. But at the same time, like I'm proud that I can say I'm a woman and black, and I'm a developer, I'm a tech person, I'm a business owner and stuff. And then like the people that see me doing this can say that they can do it too. I just went to a conference 2 weeks ago, and there was a girl who was speaking, and I went and spoke to her afterwards, and I was like, you know, I've been in this industry for 8 years. I've never met another black web developer woman. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you for like, you know, walking your path and stuff, because it's not easy being a woman and a developer at the same time. Like people try to push you towards design. They're like, oh, you're a woman, like, let me pay you $7,000 less than the guy that went to the same school, has the same degree. Let me sit you next to somebody that you're training and stuff, and like, you know, not give you the raise for it like we would do if you were a white male counterpart. Like, these type of things do happen, and you have to take it with a grain of salt and decide like when you're gonna like jump off and say like, I know my value, I will make my value somewhere else. And retract my value from anybody that doesn't see it. So I went through a whole, like, you know, year of changing my hair drastically and stuff, like, so that people were forced to let me be myself. And, you know, you have people that are just like, oh, you just love, like, tricking us and things like that. And it's like, no, I decided that I'm going to change my hair. I used to be afraid of being too black and public. I used to be afraid of being too feminine at the table, like with all these males and things like that. And I'm tired. And like, I hope that you guys get tired faster. Be whoever you need to be to make it through the life that you have. Because either way, time's going to keep on moving. So you might as well be comfortable.